education is a human right, and it is also the most important instrument for sustainable development. Besides, education is one of the main issues in Thailand. According to UNESCO's 2018 Global Education Monitoring Report that 99% complete primary education, but only 85% complete lower secondary education. Moreover, 12% do not achieve a minimum proficiency level in mathematics at the end of primary, while at the end of lower secondary education, only 46% have a minimum proficiency level in mathematics. Now you see how important education is. Help support education for the better future.
Did you know? Around 30,000 species of animals like elephants, rhinos, and tigers are driven to extinction every year. The illegal practice of trespassing on another's property to hunt or steal game without the landowner's permission is the action of poaching. With the black market trade for wildlife on high demand for certain animals and its parts, it is a fast and easy way to earn profit through poaching. Various animals such as elephants, rhinos, tigers, and gorillas are hunted for food, ivory, fur, and body parts. If you think poaching doesn't affect the general public, it in fact does. It brings issues such as the spread of diseases and death of rangers. To end this tragedy for both people and animals, even the simplest of actions can be taken by the general public, such as boycotting to end the demand of wildlife parks and media coverage. So why don't we get started on spreading awareness on poaching now?
Women has always been experiencing gender inequality since the past. In 1951, Rosalind Franklin took the first photo of the tampon helix DNA structure as an evidence in the research. The photo ended up in James Watson's and Francis Crick's hands, and they published the research without crediting her. The landlord's game created by Elizabeth Maggie Phillips was claimed by Charles Darrow as Monopoly years later and made millions out of it. Nowadays, women still experience gender inequality in their workplace. In 2018, women earn 85% of what men earn at work. This means it would take 39 more days for women to earn the same amount. In the same job, 25% of women earn lesser than men, while only 5% of men earn less. Women are 4 times more than men to be treated as incapable and are 3 times more to experience small slights at work. Although gender inequality has been less severe as compared to the past, but it is still happening daily and we must not overlook it. Raise awareness and fight for equal.
It's safe to say that our food production is incredibly efficient. We have enough food to feed 10 million people, yet almost 1 billion people yearly don't have access to food. Why is that? The majority of hunger resides in poverty regions of developing countries. 30% of all food produced annually is wasted and not sent to those in need. Despite efforts being made to assist developing countries, they're usually not enough to help solve this pressing issue. This problem, if left unchecked, will continue to rise and leave billions of people without access to food. So what can we do? We can start by supporting NGO campaigns established under the United Goals, which will allow us to indirectly provide resources to those who need them. So why wait? Together, we can make a difference.
This is Nemo. Do you know where he lives? Like many other fish, he lives in an anemone.
Wow!
Anemones are a type of coral, and corals are actually animals. There are 3 types of coral: hard coral, soft coral, and deep sea corals. Hard corals are the ones responsible for building reefs, and these coral reefs exist in many parts of the world. A whopping 25% of all marine life is dependent on them. That's about 4,000 species of fish. But these reefs have been dying because of pollution and people visiting and not knowing how to respect the corals. So now, you may be wondering, how can I help? You can start small. Maybe try to recycle and dispose of waste properly. Then, maybe try to volunteer for a cleanup of the Steel rivers. But most importantly, you can start by spreading the word. Learn and educate your community on how they could help. Let's save the corals together.
Hemp is better than cotton, and not the drug. Industrial hemp has very low tetrahydrocannabinol concentration. So, why is hemp better than cotton? Hemp produces fabric that is more eco-friendly due to its lower water consumption, better natural resistance, and higher fiber yield. Textile production is in actuality less sustainable than it looks, due to the production of toxic waste, water pollution, high energy consumption, and greenhouse gases. What if I told you it's easier than you think to play your part in making the textile industry more eco-friendly? As a consumer, support brands that are trying to make a change, buy eco-friendly materials, like industrial hemp. Fast fashion is great, but surely you can pull circular fashion off as well. As a business owner, always keep what you use in mind. Always opt for environmentally friendly chemicals and recycle your rinse water. Stop producing fabric of petrochemical origins. Overall, educate yourself, reduce and reuse. Let's make a difference.
Over 1 in 3 students aged 13 to 15 experience bullying worldwide. Children typically experience violence at the hands of the people they trust most, and it eventually leads to death. But how do we help to end this? Inspire the 7 strategies for ending violence against children. Implementation and enforcement of laws. Norms and values change. Safe environments. Parental and caregiver support. Income and economic strengthening. Response services provision. Education and life skills. Do something. It starts with you.